Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Anna from Luxembourg Journals. Welcome to our Crafting Friday session. This is the collage that we did last week, and it is done on a book cover. So this will come with the other side of the book, the book cover, which is going to be done with plain. What I'm going to add is probably plain marble paper like this, or music paper, or whatever is underneath this, because I think the best thing to do is just to keep the book cover, just the front, with this kind of image, with this kind of mix collage. Now I'm going to move this away, and we're going to work a layering of material and fabrics. So yesterday I was visiting a very dear friend who has her and workshop not very far from where we live. She is based in Sheen, East Sheen, and her company is called Loving the Fabric. She's a lovely lady from Boston, and she's so welcoming. We had a lovely morning, really nice time going through her fabrics, I was choosing for some book covers and also for bags, because as you know I like to send off the journals in bags. So among the things I bought, she also gave me bits and pieces. So I've got quite a lot of pieces of fabric that came in a bag which she gave to me, and I came back and I was looking at all my treasures and I couldn't believe how beautiful they were. So here are quite a few of them, and my next journal is going to be, there I was saying I was going to make a few more smaller journals for the shop, and I've got a next journal planned, which is a little bit more of a bigger project, and I don't know if I'm going to do a parallel with the smaller ones, or just finish this one first. We'll have to see, but it's going to be an A4, and it's going to be all about fabrics and just vintage fabrics and fashion. So obviously it's going to be all vintage, and the fabrics that you gave me are vintage, and here are a few of them which are gorgeous, and I'm going to be using quite a few of those in my journal, in the new journal. So this is, I thought I'd tell you what the plan is, because look at this. So I mean, honestly, just amazing things, and this is my favorite. This is my very favorite. So this is what I've got here, and I have a few more pieces, but I'll leave them for the surprise when the journal's ready. But we can I thought we could create today a layered material fabric collage, and that could be something that we could include in our journals. Now I'm working on a Dark Ages healer journal at the moment, which should be ready by the maximum the end of this weekend, and that's going to be an A4 as well, so it would be pretty large, and it's going to be really rustic. And I was trying making a serious effort to make it look ragged and rustic and torn and this and that, and because I've up to now most of my journals are all very tidy, it wasn't easy. It's not easy. So to hang pieces out of the journal and to make them to fussy cut and all that is not very easy if you're one of those people that need to do things neatly. So I tried, and you'll have to see the YouTube video that I'm going to be doing for that journal, and you can tell me what you think. So anyway, I made this, which is going to be going inside the journal, and I've printed on, this is on muslin. I printed on muslin, and this has been printed under the actual paper on a cheesecloth, and some of the cheesecloth has been attached onto this, so it's part paper, part cheesecloth. And as you can see, there's a bit of crushed velvet here, and this is the other side. There's another one here, crushed velvet. So there it is. And so this is going to go inside, and this is just one example of how I'm trying to make things a little bit more rustic. Okay, so let me start layering, bringing the materials that we will be layering, and it's always best if you have a base for that. So I'm going to use some of this paper, which is quite thick, and it's not going to be seen, so it doesn't matter what paper it is. So I'm just using this completely plain paper here, and it's an A5. I'm going to create the layering onto the A5 paper. So now I'm going to bring a few more fabrics here. Some of them will be bigger, larger pieces, and I've also decided to use a little bit of leather for the fun of it. And see, the leather is on its way. And the tone, I don't know what tone I'm going to be using yet, but I was kind of contemplating on using blues, and blues are always very nice and welcoming and happy. And as we're entering the winter, we're going to bring a little bit of summertime nostalgia for some of people who are entering the summer. It's a nice way of welcoming the summer. So yeah, I got a combination of all. So let's begin, because enough with the chit chat. And let's see here. I've got the fabrics that Gay gave me yesterday, and I'm going to just put them here and have them ready and accessible, and start picking from these fabrics some that I would like to use. I've got a William Morris here, and I could use part of this on. So what I want to do is I want to have a base, and what is better than a William Morris as a base? So let me just get the glue here. I hope everybody's happy and well. More important thing than anything else is that we're well and happy, and everything else can be solved. I would say that, and I believe it strongly. So yeah. Now don't mind my hands and don't look at my nails, because they are at their worst that you probably have ever seen them. I've been so busy, and you do them, and then a day later they're all back to what they were. Anyway, as I said, I mustn't complain. Okay, now I'm going to cut this side. So I've glued it on with a glue that is very gentle, and it doesn't go through the material, and it also takes a bit of time to dry. So if we changed our minds, we can always move things around. So got William Morris here, and let's see what would be nice to go. This is a very funky piece, but I'm not sure, because I kind of like things to look right. To look right. Here's this, and I am certainly going to use this because I love it. So So I'm gonna leave it there. And I was saying yesterday to Gay, loving the fabric Gay, how much this has helped me, this is what I'm doing now, to keep myself happily down there, left on the material. And I'm going to add these, and I'm going to add something that, this is gorgeous, and unfortunately I haven't got very much left. Look at that, look at that. This is Indian, of course. I mean, every piece is special, but this one's just a little bit more. That's getting there. And I have this. I'm going to sew it all on, I've decided, so you don't have to worry about it. Obviously sticking the small pieces. So if you're planning on doing a piece like this, the hand is, and I'm going to put this underneath because it'll look nicer showing up from the top and the bottom. Like that. That's done. Okay. Let me remove this. As I said, I will not be using any paper in this project at all. I'm just going to be using fabric, ribbon, and I will make sure that the piece underneath is showing, because a piece underneath is super special and I don't want anything to hide it, so I'll leave it over. So after this week I'm going to start working on lots of little ones, smaller journals to have in the shop, because Christmas is approaching and people are looking for gifts, and I thought maybe that would be a good idea to keep us going. And this one, it keeps sticking onto my finger. And it's easy, it's not hard. That beautiful crushed velvet, beautiful. And I'm going to cut a little piece from it, that way the light reflects on it. So you'll be able to see it when the light is on it. So we're having lots of rain at the moment. There's some kind, I think there's some kind of something happening. The station I listen to now doesn't talk about the weather very much. I don't know why. Maybe they've given up, because, well, it's only fair to give up. The weather's just gone completely mad. So this has got a bird, little birdie. So it's gonna go here. And what do you think? That's getting there, isn't it? Okay, so I like this color. This is beautiful, and I know why she saved it, because it's just a gorgeous red. So, and then we've got this, which is amazing, and I thought this could be used as a little pocket, so I'm not going to touch this yet. It can go in one of the journals. And I think this side, for the moment, just a second, let's see if there's anything else I want to do. A bit of glue there. And there I was going to touch a piece of paper and use it. No, I said no paper. And there will be no paper. There will be no paper. Okay, why not? I'm going to use a bit of this fabric here, and I'm going to add it here. Okay. There. So this is the one side. So what I don't know if I should. Yes, I'm going to sew now this side, and I'm going to come back and we will continue with the back. And when I'm finished with the back, then I'm going to revisit. And what I do usually when I'm sewing the back, I always make sure that I don't disturb anything in the front, because I don't know, I like seeing the shapes as they are. So there's another one here, and that's got lots of blues in it, and I'm going to put this painted onto the fabric. So I'm going to add this. Here in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit more here. A bit of thread here. There. This is very nice and bright. This is quite dark. So I'll put something in the middle to balance that out a bit. Don't know if, yes, a bit of William Morris now. It's a bit too busy, isn't it? For the moment, we'll wait with that. See if some lace will work. Maybe this lace. No, this is too light. It's all tricky, isn't it? One's too light, one's too dark. Okay, we'll have this here. And for up here, I'll choose something a little bit more plain. I think the maps would be a bit over the top, wouldn't it? Some linen here. I've got some grey linen. No. Here's some. Look at this. Isn't this precious? Oh. I'm not going to use this quite yet because I have something in mind. I think William Morris should go up here. That will be needed. And just looking here. Still looking here. There's a little bit of, again, crushed velvet, which will be used sometime in the future. So cut off part of this velvet. It's crushed velvet. Look at this. And nearly done on this side. I'm sorry, I hope I'm not trying your patience. This video is not going to be too long for you to watch. There. That's a good place, I think. Good place. And it can go here. Right, so this is the end of the project. Unfortunately my battery died, and it's just a little bit in the middle that was left on the top up here, which I added, and then I sewed it all on, and this is the final project. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will be talking soon again. Have a lovely weekend and try and layer some fabrics. Take care. Bye bye.